Hello everybody, and welcome to my overview of the 3.1 build.
Warning, destruction expected.
No, that wasn't a metaphor for anything. I just wanted to blow something up. Actually, I am incredibly impressed with the progress that 3.1 is showing, and continues to do so with every new patch. So let's start by talking about one of the most important things and something that I know is on everybody's mind, which is frame rate. And how is the frame rate of the 3.1 build? Well, so far as I've been playing, I've been getting a consistent 40 FPS the entire time, which is a huge markup compared to the inconsistent 20 to 30 FPS that I've been previously getting on the last build from 3.0. And some people I know have been getting far worse than that depending on what your system specs are. There has been a nasty hiccup in the frame rate that's been going on in the build so far that comes and goes. And it is something that I hope that they're going to be working on and will get ironed out over the next week. And what I'm showing you here is unaltered footage. I'm running a good system, but it is not a beast of a machine. And I'm able to get really good frame rate, and I can tear it up cruising around the outsides of Olisar, which I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds.
Launch complete.
I mean, this is nuts. Watch this. I mean, on the best day, I never got this kind of frame rate on 3.0. So I can cruise around pretty fast, and it just feels smooth. This is with one of the faster ships, too. Another innovation you're going to be finding in the 3.1 build is a series of new blenders and shaders that they're using for the moons, which allows them to blend together the edges of the different biomes to make them look much better than they did before. The results are evident even from orbit. The best part are that these blenders are less costly than the tech that they previously were using, so they're getting a higher level of fidelity with less impact on the performance. As a result, they've been able to add a lot more surface terrain to these moons, giving each one of them a lot more detail and depth. There's also the character customization menu, which admittedly is limited to only so many face, skin, tone, hair, and eye choices. But more importantly, it's paving the way for more options to be added into future updates, which will include the ability to choose a male or female character, and eventually even other alien races. The beacon system is another innovation that lays the foundation for players to be able to generate missions for other players. This is something that's going to be increasingly more important as the game progresses, and as more career paths are added in. For now, you can only ask for combat assistance or to be transported to some other destination in exchange for credits. But like I said, this is just a first step into what's going to be a huge innovation in gameplay. The menus for the Moby Glass are now far more intuitive and easier to use than they were in 3.0. Even the graphics that are displayed reads a lot better than they previously did in past iterations. This makes choosing armor and weapons loadouts for your ships a lot easier to do. There are a few new options to be found in the ship's MFD displays, including the ability to choose what angle you view your ship from, and gives you the options to choose between a dynamic 3D or static 2D image. These options are also mirrored in your target view screen as well, giving all of the same choices to view your target from. Your displays also now use the render to texture tech to display your ships on the MFDs. So what you're actually seeing is a real-time representation of your ship that will alter to reflect its current status, and will now accurately depict things like lost wings, damage, and even show your ship's current flight configuration. And of course, there's a few new ships for us to play with, including the massive beast known as the Reclaimer, the fast and nimble Razor, the armored Terrapin, and the ridiculously fun to drive Cyclone. That's a few of the new features you can check out in the 3.1 build. Thanks for dropping by, take care, and happy flying. Oh, and by the way...